We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 70, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's Michael Brantley. He swings and lines it to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit back up the middle. The underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Jerome Pearson gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bichette, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Lifted in the air out to right. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now to the plate, number 8. He'll take his first hacks here. Here comes the first pitch. And a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Gurriel.
Standing in now, number 13. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too
Hero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Standing in, number 44. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So a runner at first with one out now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First offering on its way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. One and one to Chirinos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup, but when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
The right fielder, number 8.
In now, George Springer. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 3, the Jays nothing. So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. Hey guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to center. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
Batting 6. The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, number 44. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Grichuk. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. In comes Fisher. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll come home with it, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The catcher, number 28.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Ready to take his hacks again, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. But the play as they push their lead to 8 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him and the outfield runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and
and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in a game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Brock Stewart will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 35, Brock Stewart.
Number 44 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Squared that one up. On third, Bregman. At second, Gurriel. At first, 2 out in the inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 10-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Striding into the box, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The right fielder, Derek Fisher.
So digging in now, Derek Fisher. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa singled home a run in his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Stewart, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fisher is there to put it away for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they're still in front 10-0. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat for Toronto, number 8, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Springer is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So striding in, Jose Altuve. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Jose Altuve.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 0-2 once more, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The third baseman, number 2.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Fisher's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. In comes Fisher, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 12-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 12-0. Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, he wrote a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Richard racing back. Gone! George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he is in there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Alex Bregman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grichuk on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Houston leads this one 15-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Digging in now, Reese McGuire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up. Maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Right fielder,
so he sets
20.
him down swinging. Reese McGuire becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, number 44. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Correa.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette gathers it in. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Next up for the Astros, Robinson Chirinos. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Astros lead it 15-0. Digging in once again, number 8. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
No one fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Altuve got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Start the bus. They're down. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Marisnick.
Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
First offering on its way. Now that's popped up. Bichette is there for it. One down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitting .429. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Well, there are
Second
blowouts,
baseman.
and then there are
Jose
blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 15-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Belted out toward deep center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
In now, Brandon Drury. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Drury stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now batting. The first base
coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to third. Guerrero right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Stepping in, Derek Fisher. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Altuve showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he puts it on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. Settling in now, number 8. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
15-0 the final in this one. The Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jerome Pearson takes home the win. Number 70 was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.